Hey everyone, so I'm going to be doing a review on the Switch 2 1 month later and show you my experience for it. Can you believe it's already been a month since this big black system is already a month old now, which is it's kind of crazy. Like, it doesn't feel long ago, but well, it's time to do a review on it. So let's just kind of look at the system itself. Let's first look at the system itself here. So it is giant. It is big. Like, it is definitely a big system. Definitely looks bigger than it looks. Talk about the size and stuff for it. Yeah, it's very big. I'll do like a comparison on the Switch here. And kind of. Well, let me take off the Joy-Cons real quick. Yeah, it's a little wide. It's a bit wider and a little stretcher. It's like a 7.9-inch screen that they put for it. So it's a little bit bigger. It's a bit bigger. And then let's do the OLED now. God, so much stuff. Take off the Joy-Cons off of this thing too. It's a bit wide. Yeah, it's a little wider. Like, it's a bit bigger. The OLED's a bit bigger. It's a little taller, and yeah, it's I forget the size of the screen for the Switch, or even the regular Switch OLED. So yeah, this is a very big screen. This is a very big screen. Like, it probably looks so bigger in person. So yeah, the screen is definitely pretty big. On the top, we see, there's the power button, the volume button, the air, the charger. They have I think they're pretty cool about this that the other systems don't have here is they have a charger right on the. They have a USB thing right on the top of this thing, and then the bottom too. So you can this is you can hook up your camera on this. I don't have the camera accessory right now. And then the cartridge slot, which I'm not really sure I really like this thing. Like it definitely, I wish it was like kind of like the Switch, where you can just like this, like a door. But no, it slides out like this. The thing slides out like this. I don't know. You kind of have to be. I don't know. It's not bad or anything, but it's definitely not great. And you kind of have to be a little careful with it, because if you kind of bend it like so soon, this is gonna break off or something. And then you put your Switch 2 cartridges and Switch 1 and Switch 2 ones. Yeah, you can play Switch 1 games, but we'll come back to that later. And then the Joy-Cons here. And then the speakers are on the bottom here, which is pretty interesting. Which is same thing. And then the stand, it's right. You actually and then you open this up right here. It's the stand. There's your memory card's right on it's right in the SD card again. And then this comes up like this, so you play on tabletop mode, like that. I'm not really sure about the quality on this one. Like, it looks, it's a bit thin compared to the ones from the Switch and the other one. They kind of made it like this, the OLED one, where it's just like this, where it's just like it's like kind of like this or something like this. But whatever. It doesn't look bad or anything. I think you kind of have to be careful with that one too, because it can break off or something. So yeah, then the Joy-Cons. So that's kind of the system itself. Oh, there's the microphone, and in this part right there is the microphone. You can talk to people with it and stuff like that. So that's it for the system. Let's kind of talk about the Joy-Cons now. The Joy-Cons are a bit wider too. Like, let me take them out real quick. So you take them out like this, you hold the button and then you release them. Like this. And they're actually are magnetic. They're actually are magnetic here, so yeah, you can. They actually made a bit of improvements of the Joy-Cons here. The buttons are, the shoulder buttons are bigger here, and it has a sensor thing. It has a sensor thing right here. That's the mouse. That's the thing for the mouse, because these things have mouse controls. If believe it or not. And then there's a sync button right there. Yeah, they've made improvements on that. Like, let's compare it to the actual regular ones right here. It's a bit wider. And then, you know, and then if you look at this one, yeah, the shoulder ones are a bit small, and I think the buttons are a little bit bigger. And then on the left one here, there's a snapshot button, and then the buttons right here. I'm kind of doing a comparison of the buttons here, but the buttons they're a little bit bigger. They're a little bit bigger, which is definitely pretty cool. And then, yeah. Let's do the left one now. The left one's like a red color. Same thing, yeah. These have like magnetic, like these little things are the magnets, so they go on the system, right? So when they go on the system, they kind of snap themselves in there. These don't like hang up. They're not like actual magnets. They don't go on the fridge But, and then, yeah, this is the same exact thing. I'm not sure what's this part for. But, and then this has a little thing for the mouse again. Comparison. Again. Yeah, this has a home button and the game, and then this button right here is the game chat button right here. So yeah. And then here's the grip that came with it. Yeah, it's a bit, you know, this is the grip for it. They have a chargeable one that's sold separately, but they do have one. This is the grip right here. So you know, it looks, you know, it's a bit different. It's a little wider than the actual grip. Let's kind of, here's a little comparison again. These things are not on there this time. They're just, it's completely flat. There's no rails on the thing. Probably for the Joy-Cons. They probably, you know, they probably think it'd be a little too hard for them to have the rails on them. So yeah. So yeah, and this is how you put the Joy-Cons in. You put them on. They actually have them on the right, on whatever, on the each of the colors here. So like you put, this is for plus the red, and then left for the blue. Yeah, you actually don't. Unlike the Switch one, where you slide them, you don't slide the Joy-Cons at all. They actually snap in like this, like that. You don't slide in like this. You actually put them in here, and then you take them out, and you take them apart again, and then they're attached like tightly, so they don't fall off or anything. Definitely a good improvement. So that's kind of it for the system, though. Well, hold on, let me look. Okay, and then you got the wrist straps here, which they definitely do. They definitely look like those like heaters with those circle things, but they're for their Joy. But they're wrist straps. I don't have the other ones. I can't really compare it to the other ones. I don't have them with me, so you can kind of imagine them yourself. But you actually put them in like this. Let me just take this out real quick, and then let's see. You actually put them in like this. Like you actually put them in like that. Oh wait, well, I think I have it on backwards. I think. I don't. Let's see. Like that. And they have them in different colors though. And they kind of, and think about it. Look at that. This definitely does look a little. Definitely looks a little different, but you can. This is like something. Looks a little different. Like it's no black part. And then how you take it off? You press this. There's this button right up here, and then you take it off. There's this button right here. There's this button like right here, so you can take them off like this. I don't really like how this button. Okay. I don't really like how this. I don't really like how the button. I don't know how the. I don't really like how the button is so small on this thing. Like it's definitely a bit annoying. It's and then I'm guessing how I'm having trouble taking these off now. That's crazy. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, there we go. I think I must have pressed that. Oh, interesting. And see this, like if you press the button right here, this thing kind of bounces up. So yeah, that's kind of. And then. So now let's kind of talk about the accessories they have. Oh, I guess before I talk about accessories, keep in mind they only have these Joy-Cons right now. I'm not sure they're ever going to release more color Joy-Cons down the road, like more Joy-Con colors. I hope they do. Eventually, at some point. But as of right now, you can only get the blue ones with the blue stick and the red one. That's unfortunate. So now let's talk about the accessory. That's in our category number. In our category, I don't like. There's the Pro Controller, and there's the camera, and there's a couple new stuff for it. Like there's the camera that was released with it. But I don't have the camera right now. The camera is mostly for like video game. You can use it for video game chats or some games that have support with it, like Mario Party Jamboree, plus Bowser TV will support it. But I wonder what future games that will come up for it will have it. But I don't have the camera right now. I'm planning to get it. Now let's kind of look at the Pro Controller. I have the Pro Controller right here. I didn't get this at midnight launch. I actually got this from my local Walmart. It doesn't look. The Pro Controller is not that bad. Like there's no like clicks. It's just like it's a little soft. It's like a little softy here, and then it looks like the Switch one. And then there's this one has there's a headphone jack right on the side there. And then there's the buttons. They're actually, it's a soft, like the buttons are completely soft. Like there's no lot of clicks on them here. And then there's the snapshot mode, the home button. It's mostly the same exact as the other one. Like here's a comparison. But this time the line is not present in there because of the headphone jack. It's right on top of here. Oh. So yeah, let's kind of go to the like the system itself. You press the power button on like this. Oops, I have it upside. Whoops, I have it upside down. That's silly of me. I did not know you can actually put so you have to kind of pay attention. You have to like pay attention to the system. Like you can actually put these things upside down, or put them in the wrong plane. So let me go ahead and stand this up real quick. Here we go. And here's and then this is the home menu right here. Let's okay. Let me kind of put this a little closer here so you can kind of see for a good look. And let me turn up the volume a little bit here. The only game I have right now for the Switch 2 is Mario Kart World. My little home menu here. I did re-download some games on the Switch 1. On the Switch 1. Let's kind of talk about I don't know, the menu. It's mostly the same exact as the menu from the Switch, from the regular Switch, but it's but only it's the icons are definitely a bit different. Like it's kind of like a square shape with the soft like turned curves. So this is the same exact thing. There's watch online, game chat. We'll look at all this. Let's look at the settings. Let's start off with settings though first. So health and safety, airplane mode, auto brightness. This one has Bluetooth. You can hook up your Bluetooth stuff on this internet. The parental controls, accessibility. The gigabytes, so you can you can delete your data and stuff and videos. You can have users, controllers and accessories, and audio. Yeah, this one has a different kind of virtual. It has virtual surround sound. I can't really explain it, but it's like, I don't know. It's just something, I guess. Can't really explain it, but this one has audio sound. And then this one has HDR. This one has 4K. This is the first. This is now Nintendo's going into like 2024. They have HDR, which is for compatible software. Yeah, you can turn it off. Like you could turn it off, and then you can have you add in for the resolution. You can have it on 720, 1080, and then you can have it on 4K. You can have it on 4K. That's pretty cool. The 4K. If you don't have a 4K TV yet, maybe it's best to buy one right now, because this one has 4K. And then you can do 120 and then outputs. So you can do for all software, compatible software only, or just have it off. And you can adjust the brightness on. You could adjust the brightness on the HDR here. And then this one has Amiibo support. The Amiibo support is the Amiibos are mostly the same exact thing. Like it's the same. Like the chips are exactly the same. Like this is on the left Joy-Con, and this one's, and then it's right, and then the chip is right, and the reader is right there. And then the background, the themes. I hope we have more back themes in the future besides black and white. But as of now, we only got these colors for now. You got alarm notifications. I think it's more for like parental controls, and then you got friend notification. Like you can have sleep mode, and then you go here for the system update, and then you can change the date and time and stuff. So let me demonstrate the mouse now right here. So I don't know how to do it though. Like I'm just gonna back this up right here, and then you can do this. See, there's a little arrow that's on the mouse, and then you press the R button so you press the R button. You actually press the R button these buttons to kind of control it. And if you press the buttons, they'll just take you to the home menu. That's a cool one. Hopefully we'll see more. I'm not sure there's any other games that support the mouse thing. I know Mario Party Jamboree plus Bowser TV will support, but I'm not sure there's any other games that support the mouse thing right now. Well, this one just came out, so yeah. Let's go to the online icons. This is actually a bit different here. Let me put this real quick. So you got home. Which is just it just shows you like all the latest news, Nintendo Classics. So you can show off they show off like a lot of the games or something for it. It's just kind of refusing to load. Like this one has GameCube for the first time. GameCube is exclusive to the Switch 2. And then this one, there's only 4 games. Mario Strikers just came out on it not too long ago. Yeah, then this one has different icons. Yeah, you can actually you can actually redeem icons on this thing, which is pretty cool. Like all the icons they're not exclusive to the system. And special offer shows you all the offers. Well, Game Chat is actually going to be free for 1 year, and then after, like I forget, I think it's like March 31st, 2026. You have to have an online member. So Game Chat is free. Keep that in mind. Game Chat is free for the few months, and then after March 31st, it's required to have a Switch Online. Music. And the controllers. I don't have any of the controllers yet. Pac-Man 99 was a former game that was on release on there, and then yeah, it's mostly the same. It's mostly the same here. And actually, the GameCube is, I think the GameCube is actually exclusive to member to expansion pass, so that's the best way to get it. So Game Chat. Game Chat allows you, you have to have a camera for this one, but it allows you to, chat with other friends, similar to like Skype. I guess I wouldn't say Skype. I guess I shouldn't say Skype anymore. That's defunct. But any other call thing that's similar to that has that, you can show off like your games and stuff that you're playing with them. That's a pretty cool thing. You can even talk to them and stuff. So like if you're playing like some game, if you don't know where you're going, if you don't know where it is, this person can tell you where it is. It's gonna be a useful thing. I haven't used it yet. I probably will never use it because I don't have any friends that really use it but it's a pretty cool thing to have, I guess. It's just like a call. I just think brought up Skype because that was the thing that was similar to that, but that's not Skype. There's no there anymore. The news, which news is just, it's basically just all their news is. It's green. Album shows you all the pictures with pictures and stuff. So they actually did change it a little bit. You can do filters, so you can do videos, screenshot memory, and you can do it for the micro SD card. I don't have a micro SD card, and it shows you all the card games, some games that they have for it, and then reorder and oldest. You can do news first or oldest first, and upload settings. And then this is the game share. So game share is actually it's very similar to like the download. It's basically similar to the download play feature that was on the DS and 3DS. So like you can you can share games with some people and play multiplayer with them. That's a pretty sweet idea. The only games they have right now for it, it's basic for game share right now, is basically Super Mario Odyssey and Super Mario 3D World. More games we'll probably see. Even Donkey Kong Bonanza is supporting game share. That's a pretty cool thing. It's like the DS. I actually did try it before. It's pretty interesting. It's one game just for a test. And then you got the virtual game card, which is this was released like a month before the system. It's basically just I can't talk, but it's basically just it's probably one of the most dumbest things they probably introduce. Like you can download software on them, you can transfer them, and all etc. Yeah, you can actually play Switch. Okay, we'll go to the eShop real quick. The eShop is it's a little different here with the eShop, so yeah. My sister, I don't know what's going on. It's just, here we go. So the eShop is actually a bit different here. Like I can tell, it's like there's no red banner on the side here. There's just that icon right there, and then must be just my Wi-Fi. So if you actually leave on an icon like that, it actually plays a video. If the screenshots have a video, it actually automatically plays the video of a game. And then this has a Switch 2 like banner right there. That means that game is exclusive to Switch 2. and the ones that don't have it will, so that supports it. Like this one. Not really much to say about the eShop. Just kind of, you know, just there's a little bit differences. So it plays a video for now on. Just my internet's kind of crappy, so I can't really, doesn't really work. So we got select games with, oh, come on. So that section with games with free updates. Actually, I think 12 games got free updates, just the improvements. So yeah, I think I'll just, you know, I'll go here real quick. Like this is all, they show you all the games that support, you know, that they have. They're basically just enchanted. Splatoon didn't launch with this. Splatoon didn't launch with that. It actually launched with it, and then not only that, it had a new update, major update for it. Yeah, it shows you all the games that support it. Like, you know, they're basically just like small updates. They're not gonna include like any. They don't include like new Switch 2 edition games or anything like that. They're just kind of, you know, visual improvements and stuff, and they run faster. Mario Odyssey and I think Captain Toad support. I'm not sure Captain Toad supports it, but you know, yeah. Nintendo Classics. So all the online stuff works on this thing. And I guess my Wi-Fi is refusing to be on. In my system, and my Switch 2 is, my Wi-Fi is refusing to show it to everybody. I don't have crappy Wi-Fi. It's you know, just alright. I'm recording this in my bedroom, so you know, I'm recording this in my bedroom. So yeah. This is a new thing they have. This is a recommendation thing, so it shows you all the games, all the things. I guess depends on whatever software it plays for you. Like it plays for you and stuff. Oh, Garfield Kart. You know, again, you can play Switch 1 games on this thing, which is pretty cool. But no, most of Switch 1 games, some of them don't work. Like, I guess a good example is Dragon's Lair doesn't work on this, unfortunately. Maybe one day they'll re-release it, which is pretty cool. Like, I tried Animal Crossing on this thing. It actually runs faster. I think some stuff runs faster, like Animal Crossing runs faster on this thing. I don't know what to talk about now, like about the eShop. Oh yeah, Switch 2 editions. You know, stuff like it's like this one. So some Switch 1 games will get Switch 2 releases, like Super Mario Party Jamboree right here. Which is the same exact thing, but this one has a little bit differences between that. Like there's the camera. This one supports the camera and stuff like that. You saw their faces and stuff. And then this one has like a couple new mini games, new stuff into it. There's two ways you can buy it. They actually have Breath of the Wild. They have Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Those are the ones that are available right now. They actually have Switch 2 cases in a game. I'm not sure what I'm not really sure what those look like, but I'm assuming they probably have like the original Switch 1 game cartridge in it. They probably have like a download code for the upgrade pack. So far the only games that are supported is Super Mario Party Jamboree, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Those are ones that are available right now. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Pokemon Legends CA, and then the upcoming games like Pokemon Legends CA and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. I'm not sure we'll ever see any more future Switch 2 versions. We'll What about Tomodachi Life or Red in Heaven? Those are released next. Those are releasing next year. So there's two ways you can buy. You can actually buy like the card itself. Like they actually sold it separately, so you don't have to re-buy the game again. So you don't actually have to re-buy the game. You can just get, like previous owners will. You can just get the expansion. Depends on the price. So yeah. So yeah, and then they have and then they do. If you don't have this game yet, you can buy like the Switch. You can buy like they have it in a red case and stuff. So yeah, you can buy it like that. But you know, I'm probably just gonna get that though, because I already have those games. Like I already have these ones. I don't have Cell because I'm not a big fan of Cell. Then you got. So yeah. So we got the best sellers here. So you got Nintendo Switch, or you can same exact thing, and then they have the download only right on the bottom here. And then you can do Switch ones right here. Mario Odyssey, man, Mario Odyssey is the best seller on the Switch, man. Yeah, it's I think it's more than it's about at least 100. I think. I don't really see different. Then you got recent releases showed, and this is a little different. Like this one has, these are the popular ones, like the ones that are popular, and then all the recent releases, so all the new ones from today to previous few days, and then coming soon. The coming soon is definitely a bit different here. They actually have a category of of a month. So like this is July 2025. All the games coming out in July. Kind of scroll down real quick of this. What's Cottonville? So yeah, if you don't have the banner of the Switch 2, that means it's not. It's actually you can get this on the Switch 1. You can get it on the Switch 1. Oh, Dragon Dread! I got that supports the mouse thing. That got release date like a couple days ago, a few weeks. So this is all like August, September, October. It goes up to and then 2025 with this. If August 2025, they should have a TBA or something section. So yeah, that's about it. That's kind of it about that. I don't know what to do now. Let's just do a. I don't know. Let's do a Switch 2 game here now, and that'd be fun. Like I'll do. Let me zoom this up real quick. Let me back this up real quick, and so I can show the start of the game. I'll do Mario Kart World actually. Oh yeah, before we play this, this is the. When I got this system, like I got this at a midnight launch at GameStop. By the way, and then I have that. This is the bundle that has Mario Kart with it. We'll see with the sticker. That's gonna be a limit. That's a limited time. They're only selling it for a limited they're only selling it for limited time. And then when they eventually release it, and then I think until October. I think until October. Well, till the fall. That's what the Switch 2 is actually hard to find right now. But if you're watching this kind of later, you can kind of gives you a kind of just kind of my advice, just kind of giving you advice if you want to pick this up or not. Switch. It is a bit expensive. It's like 450. I think it's like $450 US. It's like $6. And then Mario Kart is like, and then the prices are a bit expensive on this thing too. Like Mario Kart is like I think it's like 70 or 80 US. So if you get the bundle, if you actually get the Mario Kart, the one that has the Mario Kart bundle, you actually get it as a discount. It's like $110 like Canadian. That's a good deal. You're saving a little bit of money on it. but I won't be selling them for long. If, like once they stop releasing these, you're just gonna get the system without no games at all. So yeah, it is a bit expensive. Like it is a bit expensive, system. That's what I forgot to mention. I forget the other like costs, but I think these sets. I don't really know the other prices for the other stuff. Oh yeah, the dock. I can't really compare the dock to compare, but it's. I forgot to mention the dock. The dock is a bit different. It's it's basically just like the one, but it has round edges on the side, and it has an inside fan to keep your system cool. 2 USB ports, and yeah. Just kind of imagine it though. That's why I forgot to mention. Like it has a fan, like an inside fan, built-in fan, so it has so it keeps your system more cool. So that's kind of, I don't know what to do. Like for Mario Kart, let's do that on Knockout Tour, because it's just kind of make it quick. So yeah, Mario Kart. This is Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World was a launch title for the system. Great game. What should I go for here? This one. You can't really hear the game. I'll just turn it up. I don't know, I'll do this one. Not really that loud, no. You just kind of move the system real quick so you can kind of see the game. I'll do like this round, just for a little bonus, I guess, for see what it, see what the game looks like on this thing. So Mario Kart World, it's I guess I'll talk about the game right here. Yeah, Mario Kart World was it's a, this game came out, like this is a, this was a long awaited game. Like there hasn't been a new Mario Kart game in a long time. Probably since the 8th Deluxe, which came out in 2017. Or if you want to go back, if you don't want to count that, well, Mario Kart for the Wii, Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U, which was released like 11 years in the making. So yeah, in reality, we waited 11 years for a new Mario Kart game. Like this is a long, this and like Mario Kart World marks the longest gap between a new Mario Kart game with 11 years and like in a few days. That's a long time. Waiting for a new Mario Kart game. I was originally gonna get this game on physical, but I have to get the digital because I have to get the digital. Yeah, actually the game looks, actually the picture looks pretty good in real life. It's just my I'm recording this on a phone. So like I'm recording this on a phone, so it's gonna, of course it's gonna look a little cruddy. So this is the new one of the new modes in Knockout Tour. So you get to the end right there, you have to be like the top and stuff. I'm doing pretty bad here. Spoiler alert, I guess when I get to Mario Kart, spoiler alert, I guess, I forgot to mention that. If you don't want to see this game, you can just, hope you guys enjoy this video. And we'll see you next time. But if you want to watch me play this, yeah. No frickin' joke. They actually increased the difficulty on the CPUs on this frickin' game. No frickin' joke. Like, the CPUs are frickin' harder in this one. Yeah, you can go on like the right. You can go on like you can go on the walls and stuff, and you bounce off. And it's a pretty cool pretty cool thing. I don't know. It looks like I don't know. It looks like something. Looks like I don't know. It looks like Tony Hawk or something. Like the kind of like the rails looks like something from you see in like Tony Hawk game. Of course, Baby Mario is right. Is right. Of course, Baby Mario. Not Baby Mario. What am I saying? Baby Luigi is way far from here. So now I'm the Red Yoshi. I mean, I was Red Yoshi in some arcade. They don't have colored Yoshis in this one. I wish they did. But you know, if you're kind of watching this, you know, if you're ever gonna plan DLC for this thing, why not add like additional outfits? Oh my god, Baby Luigi's just, he's far away, Jesus Christ. I'm probably not gonna win this one. Like, I'm probably not gonna win this one. I hope that, or unless a miracle happens, someone gets, unless a blue shell comes and hits him. Oh, get out of here, you stupid freaking snowman. I'm gonna start playing like you. It's kind of hard to play, but you know, it's kind of hard to play. I think that's why I'm doing awful. Yeah, that's why I'm doing kind of a little awful. Yeah, I hear stupid freaking Waluigi. So I'm White Yoshi and some, I don't know, I forget the outfit's called, but there's different outfits. I like how each of the Yoshi all the outfits are different colors. I think it's pretty cool. Like they didn't. So you ran into a snack bin right here. You actually ran into like a drive-thru, and it changes the outfits depending on the character. I don't see Baby Luigi anything. Oh my god, he must be freaking cheating. He must be freaking cheating. No fair. I don't have a favorite, like, you know, party turbo outfit that they have in this game. I don't really have a favorite one, so I'm not sure what, I don't really have a favorite one. So if you're asking what's my favorite outfit so far in Mario Turbo, I don't really have one so far. I do like the Touring Daisy. That's a cool one. And the Princess one. Those ones are pretty cute too. The baby ones are pretty cute too. Like the Tourings. The princess one, the baby princesses. Give yourself up. Aw, I saw something coming before I used it, but the thing refuses to give it to me. Oh, the Yoshi one. I don't know if I heard Yoshi one. Probably this one and the racer one. I think it's a cool one. Oh, the ice cream Toadette is definitely pretty cool. I think it's one of the most cutest outfits. It's probably the ice cream Toadette. The ice cream Yoshi is pretty cute. The burger Toad is definitely a pretty cool outfit. That's kind of some of my favorite ones so far. Hopefully this game will get DLC in the future, though. I'm not sure what they do for DLC for this game. Maybe for like, you know, maybe for additional updates for this, new outfits. Like maybe add the classic Mario and the golf one there. Yeah. You know, the screen's actually a bit bigger on this thing. It's pretty cool. Like, I think it's, you know, it's definitely, you know, a bit of improvement with the screen. Like, you can kind of see a little bit. Not like the new, not like the other Switch, the regular Switch models have bad screens, but this one has a bigger one. It's just like, it's like XL/Infinity. I'm not sure what this outfit reminds me of. This one, I'm not very sure, but you know, it's a pretty cute outfit they have for this one. My ears are itching. I want to hurry up and, you know, finish this video. It's too long. It's like almost 15 minutes. And I got 1 star. You probably get 3 if you probably get first place in all the sections. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my review on the Switch 2. You know, is it a must-buy? Well, yeah. Well, yeah. You know, with some of the stuff that's, you know, a feature in it, yeah. It's, you know, if you can find one. Like right now, it's a bit rare to get one. So, if you manage to find one, yeah, go for it. You know, there's gonna be some games that are gonna be, you know, there's gonna be some games that are exclusive to this. They're gonna be exclusive to the Switch 2. You can't play on the first one, like Mario Kart World. But yeah, it's a must-buy. The system itself. So yeah, you can get it like, you know, you can get it like any store. So yeah. You know, and you know, then with Nintendo, they might like stop, you know, adding, like they might stop supporting the regular Switch in the future. So it might be the right time to get a Switch 2, or you can get one later, I guess. But you know, it's a must-buy. It is a must-buy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.